Hey, girl.
Hey, Mo.
How you doing?
Wow. I'm okay.
I'm okay too.
Wow.
I'm not.
Oh, how are you?
I am not okay. I am
Woo.
surviving and not thriving. But you know what? I'm in positive mood. I'll take
Hey.
that. I always take a
Hey.
good
Well,
mood.
do you want a nice little something? Do you want to hear something nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not feeling well, so I'm drinking some tea. I went and picked up my favorite is like honey lavender yogi tea.
Mm-hmm.
The yogi.
Yeah.
Honey lavender, and it's really delicious. It's like the stress relief or something. But they have little like sayings on the back. And I forgot about it. So I just looked at it right now and I was like, oh yeah. This one says the essence of life is to communicate love. That's all.
Oh,
It's a
that's
nice
so
little something.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's real croak.
Whatever. Let's talk about Trump. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What he doing now? Doing?
What's that?
What he doing now? Doing?
Oh my goodness. We have people here already. What?
Hi, people. Thank you for joining us. Drop where you are in the comments. Would love to hear from you. Yeah.
It's 13 days. 13 days.
I am not
to stress you out or anything. That's good tea.
Honey lavender. I can't have it. Dang it. Honey.
Oh, honey.
Ooh, honey. I did a stray cat relief fund race for the kitties.
Oh, yes.
The stray cat scurry. It was a walkathon, so it wasn't a race. But had some prizes, little prizes they give when you do walkathons and things. And they gave us this lavender soap, and
it smells so good.
It smells good.
Does it make you feel like relaxed?
It just makes me feel happy. Hey, Brixton. Yes, get rock the vote. Yay. Have you voted already?
Me?
Yeah, I don't even know if that's
we have mail ballots or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I filled mine out. I just have to drop it off.
Do you trust that? I don't trust it.
I don't know. That's why I haven't turned it in. So I have to figure out like I want to go to the actual polling place and submit it to the place. Because there's boxes everywhere. I don't know. So I might just go downtown to the place where you actually vote or where I voted last time and submit it there to the county, whatever. I don't know. County clerk? I don't know who it is. Submit it there. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go because my polling place is literally like 2 minutes away. So there's no excuse for me not to go. On the day of, I'm going to make an effort to go in the middle of the day. Just knock it out. Knock it out. It's really no choice here living in Pennsylvania. I don't really have that many options, and most people are running unopposed. So
unopposed?
Yeah, so it's going to be
quite
easy.
A few of that in Washington too.
Yeah.
Quite a few. So wait, do you have the option to mail your vote in?
Yeah, you got to request a mail-in ballot.
Okay.
And there's a whole thing going on where they are arriving glued shut, and now people's votes won't count. Like over 1,200 people received a defective ballot. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. Just let me go the day of.
Why are they playing around?
Swing state at that. This sounds like some dang Ohio and scandal. Defiance, yeah.
Defiance.
Scandal.
Excuse me. I'll be
Your boy is on. Aww. Taking Ma to vote with me. That's amazing. Who is she voting for? I'm just kidding.
You put her business out there. 13 days.
Yep. Can you believe it? We're so close to World War III.
To the end of the world. Cue up the REM. Cue up the REM. So I don't know. It's been a crazy week.
Yeah,
Has it?
what's this Tennessee? You said you're gonna tell it in the live. What's this Tennessee?
Oh, okay. So, here it is. Okay. So, the Tennessee House of Representatives in Tennessee put forth a bill. It's House Bill 878, and it has to do with, I guess they're phrasing it or making it a First Amendment bill, but it basically says that
Oh yeah.
county clerks, because officiants have always had the right to do this. Remember, there's a woman who didn't want to make cakes for same-sex couples. Also, like, so they said that was okay. Also, photographers, any vendors, whatever, if you don't want to, if you have religious or moral objections or something, that's fine, is what they said. But now under House Bill 878, and it passed the House, it's going to the Senate, so it's not like official yet or whatever. The county clerks, who are the people who actually sign the marriage certificates into like official whatever, the government official, they don't have to certify your marriage certificate based on their conscience or religious belief. And that's on the basis of sex, so marriage equality, same-sex marriages, marriages, and faith marriages. So this is some backward shit. And I think a lot of people, yes, Abraxas, a lot of people, I have a lot of opinion. I mean, I sent you a voice message when this happened, and I was getting real like, and it made my stomach hurt. And I don't think people are thinking is what, and I think people are very complacent and comfortable in the life that we live right now, without realizing that people had to fight for what we take for granted today. And they are slowly stripping it away, and it can easily be stripped away if we don't do things to stop people. That's
like what?
Well, I mean, we've already seen that they took, we thought we had bodily autonomy and rights to that. We don't anymore. You know, we don't get to decide what we do with our bodies, to the point where people are dying or people are having to have their rapist babies, you know. So or doctors are being, you know, criminally whatevered for performing the abortions for these children in some cases.
That's wild. So, children.
Yeah. So I think and it was asked of me once. I think I had a conversation with my husband once about, like, do you think, you know, I think it was just like some weird, we have these deep philosophical kind of debates and things like that sometimes, about, like, do you think slavery could come back or something like that? And I was just like thinking to myself, like, I mean, maybe, I don't know. And he was kind of like, nah, you know, we kind of went back and forth. But I think I could see a world in which we could peel things back, and we could definitely lose the progress that we've made, because I feel like bills like this, laws like this, obviously this is put in place to get a test case before the Supreme Court. Supreme Court. I mean, that's what these kinds of things are for, to get before SCOTUS, and then see what happens. And I think that's what happened with the Dodd case, and that's why we no longer have the protections of Roe v. Wade. So what's going to happen when this comes before the Supreme Court? And Clarence Thomas has already said that the same reasoning in Dodd can be applied for contraception, for was it Lawrence v. Texas, the gay sex?
Yeah.
A lot of things. So I don't know. But I mean, I don't know.
But you made a good point. Clarence Thomas is a black man who benefited from affirmative action, who's married to a white woman.
And he struck down affirmative. He did not care. He doesn't care. He is Republican before he's black. And he ruled, or his opinion or his vote or whatever, in the affirmative action case, the Harvard case. Was it Harvard? I think it was.
Yeah. With the Asian students,
was against it. He was against it when in his life, it's been like documented, discussed that he had benefited from affirmative action. So he doesn't care. And so at this point, I feel like he wouldn't care if it was an interracial marriage that was denied, he'd be like, no, so who cares? Like,
Dang.
what is that Dave Chappelle character? The blind
Oh, yes, the
black
KKK
man who
guy?
was a KK, right? That's how I'm feeling. Like, this is some like, but yeah, case before SCOTUS is what I think is, and if they can peel back marriage equality for same-sex couples, it's not that far of a stretch to, get rid of loving if they
Mhm.
wanted to. So,
Do you think people would let that happen? Do you think there would be an outrage?
oh, there would be an outrage. Sure. I think there's still people who want to try.
Mhm.
I do think there are people who want to try.
Would that
Um,
count for, JD Vance? Would he be considered, but I guess Indian is considered white, I don't know.
I don't know. They're interfaith as well, so
Mhm.
whatever. I don't know. But I do think looking big picture, I mean, I saw Fox and Friends because I try to, look at all the newses. The news
Mhm.
is.
The
Um,
news.
hey, Driel.
Hey,
Um,
Adrian.
so he was
What's
on Fox and
up?
Friends, and he was talking about how he wants to get rid of the Department of Education, scrap it all, and he says that if the school was to teach about slavery and the history that they don't want taught, they would not get funding.
Mm.
So the liberal states and all that kind of stuff would not get funding, federal funding. And so he's saying this, like just flat out saying this, right? No Department of Education, and I'm not funding schools that want to teach liberal history, whatever liberal history is, like the actual history.
Wow.
So this is, to me, these are all steps in a direction that lead us to something. And I think that if things aren't done to stop the people who are making these efforts,
Mhm.
it's going to be a problem. Hi,
Hi,
Divine Photos.
Divine Photos.
It's going to be a problem. That's all.
Well, forget these people, they're getting married, I don't care. Imma be like the people that doesn't apply to me. Forget y'all.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to me. I have
Ugh.
children, and I would hate for them to live in a world that I didn't live in, where
I
they
just
can't love who they want to love.
I mean, stranger things have happened, but I just find it hard to believe it's a possibility, but we shall see.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, they tried to cut up the Voting Rights Act, like all these things that have been fought for,
Mhm.
to get us to a certain place are slowly being ripped apart and gutted.
Yeah.
And I think that if you're not awake and if you're not woke, how to say it, if you're
Dang,
not
bro.
aware of what's going on, you're not seeing a big change. You're just seeing little bits being taken away.
Mhm.
But if you step back and see, it's a lot of stuff changing.
Yeah, that's why I always look at the cases, and I always look at what if, what are the possibilities? Like, oh, it's not just cake. Like people try to make
Yes,
things look
the
like,
reasoning.
oh, it's just cake. But then
Right.
you
Read
know,
the opinions, people.
yeah, they're trying to use this to take people's rights away.
Right. And they intentionally made this House Bill 878, they made it intentionally vague, such that it doesn't trigger the 14th Amendment. There's no discriminatory language on its face, and it purports to protect the First Amendment freedom of religion is what it's claiming to do.
Mhm.
And so that's the argument. And I think a lot of people have been talking about the First Amendment and freedom of religion lately, like it's under attack or
Yeah,
something.
because that's what they believe, it's under attack.
I guess. But there's been also a rise in a lot of Christian nationalist kind of talk, which is also like, What?
You
I mean, I don't know.
something where Kamala said souls to the polls and people said she was demonic. So I can't keep up.
Yeah, so she was what church? She was at a church, right? It's somewhere in Georgia. And she
Some
said
church.
something to the congregation, yeah, about, how important souls to the polls was. And all these people in the comment section were like, she's from the devil. Souls are for Jesus, souls to the polls. How dare she say that? And these people had never heard of Souls to the Polls before. Souls to the Polls is an organization that works with many faith-based, churches and other organizations to get people to polling places. They help organize rides and get people, the logistics. They
Mhm.
also help advocate for voting rights. And I mean, I don't know, but they were thinking she was talking some demonic stuff. They had never heard of it. And it just shows an ignorance. I don't know any other word, an ignorance to things. And they're going to run with it. She was in there talking about giving your soul to the government or something,
Wow. Yeah, what's the difference between Trump and his evangelicals? Why is he okay, but she's the demon?
I don't understand. I really don't understand it. I don't understand the support.
This doesn't even feel like reality. Like I can't even process anything.
What is there to process? It's just crazy. I like that.
Oh, that's adorable. They still vote.
You got to help them out.
Right?
Get them there. Yep.
What
I
are
wonder
these
what
videos?
happens, like hospitals or like how does that work? Like if somebody's in a hospital or if somebody's
You're out of luck,
unable to
boo.
physically.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying there's
that
probably some
sucks.
way
I
for
mean,
them to
maybe.
vote. But I
Oh,
would
so there's. Oh, go ahead.
I would just assume they probably don't care knowing the United States.
Yeah, they're probably like whatever.
Sorry for you.
Sorry for you. Yeah, basically.
Uh-oh,
Anyways.
Harris. You got your Harris shirt on. You repping?
Yeah.
Repping?
Here's walls.
From the window to the walls. Hey.
There's a lot more signs coming up in our neighborhood and just around town that I'm seeing. So I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
Oh my goodness. So I went for a fall foliage trail tour
What's
this
that?
weekend. Just going and looking at the beautiful foliage and just walking and being in nature.
I love it.
And it was crazy to see all of the signs. They were having a battle. Harris Walls, Trump, no Trump Vance. Trump 2024 talking about save us from socialism. People with these beautiful big old homes had signs like these progressive sign, not progressive in content, but like a message. So they would have 10 signs that say one message and then a big Trump 2024. Harris had a few too, but if I went by signs, Trump definitely won that area.
Yeah.
That was
There's a lot.
wild. It said Trump safety, Kamala crime. That was one of the signs.
I wonder how they
Yeah, I agree. I would understand if people called it down the middle, but they keep picking everything she does out of proportion. Yes. Every little
well, there's a
thing.
double standard, right? She's held
Yeah.
to a much different standard. She's got to jump through hoops that Trump doesn't even okay, so we have some videos. He's allowed
Yeah,
to
what
do
are
this
these
stuff and people
videos?
just laugh. Whereas if let her do okay. Okay, so he was talking this is just some stupid stuff that he said a couple days ago. And everybody's like, is he senile? Is he losing his mind? But this is a rally, a place where you should probably be talking about policy, talking about what you would do as president, what you're going to do for the people. And
Yeah.
this is what he's talking about. Here it is.
But Arnold Palmer was all man, and I say that in all due respect to women, and I love women. But this is a guy that was all man. This man was strong and tough. And I refuse to say it, but when He took showers with the other pros. They came out of there. They said, "Oh my God, that's unbelievable." I had to say it.
What?
What?
What is the context in what?
It doesn't even matter the context. Why are you talking about this man's junk?
Wait. Oh my gosh, Abraxas, send that. I want to see.
I got it. I got it right here. You want to see him working at McDonald's? Here we go.
I always wanted to work at McDonald's, but I never did. I'm running against somebody that said she did, but it turned out to be a totally phony story. So if you don't mind, I want to work the French fry counter.
Absolutely.
Can't even tie his own apron.
Now I have worked at McDonald's. I've now worked for 15 minutes more than Kamala. Okay, she never worked here. This is fun. I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again.
Wow. Kamala. He says Kamala too.
I don't know. You want to talk about pandering and doing all that kind of like what was this for? What did you do it for? What was that for?
Did she really lie about working at McDonald's?
No, she worked there. I mean, I don't know what he's talking about.
So yeah, I don't get it.
But I don't understand what. So you went and you put some fries in a bag, and then what? So what did that do?
Struggled to put fries in a bag.
And then you said, "This is fun." Like, I don't know what that was supposed to do.
Right?
That's just strange. Like, he's never worked like a job. Like, everybody here had like a first job. He's never had that. So now he thinks it's fun, it's cute. Whereas we were like, hey, we need to pay our way through college. You know what I mean? Like, he's what?
Mm.
I don't know.
That's so funny. Divine Photos said they make countless videos slandering every move she does and not show what she did. We have an episode coming out talking about this. So stay tuned. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He loves that McDonald's.
I gotta say, he is blessed for his diet and still being alive.
Well, we have no idea. He won't release his medical records. He's out here clowning. He's saying that Kamala is unhealthy because of X, Y, and Z. She has eczema and seasonal allergies. And he's like, this is unsafe. She has this, you know. And it's like, let's see what's
he won't release his stuff.
Yeah.
That was so weird. I saw that one dancing with his eyes closed. That was weird.
Do it like this.
Is this reality? What's happening in the news? Let me see. What did I miss today?
This movie Apprentice came out. I haven't watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be a movie about him. And there were some allegations in the movie that I don't know if they're true or not, because later, like, it's about sexual assault with his wife or grape.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Marital grape.
Ivanka,
yeah.
I mean, not Ivanka.
Ivana.
Yeah.
Ivana. Yeah, but then she later she said it in a book or something, and then later took it back. So I don't know what that's about. But I feel like that's not something you just say and then take back. Like, I don't know. Oh, God, like a week ago. So there's some more stuff with Stormy Daniels.
What?
He was trying to get her to stop talking again. I got to
oh
send you the
my
link.
gosh! After all of this is somebody in jail because of this?
Yeah. Anyways, she had to pay legal fees, I think, for her defamation case against him because she lost or whatever. So she owed legal fees. And so her lawyer and his lawyer were working it out. And his lawyer comes back and says, I'm willing to knock off X amount of money if she'll sign an NDA not to speak anymore about Trump, just to stop speaking. And she was like, F no, like, this is what you're in trouble for anyways. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not signing anything. So it's funny that he's just going to keep trying, essentially, to pay her off by cutting
What is he afraid of?
the amount owed. I mean, I don't know. Talking about the newspaper, whatever she was telling in her testimony, spanking her with a newspaper or something. I don't know. Crazy.
Cray.
Crazy. It is.
She did what, Abraxas? What you talking about? What you talking about, Brixton? Did you see a McDonald's one dead in multi-state E. coli outbreak tied to McDonald's quarter pounders?
Oh.
Damn.
No thanks. Oh, and they're also trying, did you see that clip of Kamala telling those hecklers, I think you're at the wrong rally?
You have that?
Yes, but people are taking it and now saying that, I think the hecklers are saying lies, lies, lies. And she's like, I think you're at the wrong rally. And she tells them some stuff and you'll see it in the clip. But now people are saying, no, the hecklers are saying Jesus is Lord and Christ is the King and all this stuff. And she's telling them stuff. So she's not a real Christian. And that's what they're trying to say about her. Because they're trying, I don't know. I guess that's the new point they're trying to make, that she's not, I don't know.
She's a fake Christian?
Yeah. And then it's also like, so? Like, I don't know.
It's probably just as fake as they are.
Right? Here it is. Here it is.
Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
But they're trying to say that they were saying, Jesus is Lord, and she's like, no, you're at the,
I couldn't hear what.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. But she's been doing a lot of press lately. She's been doing a lot of press lately.
Yeah, I can't keep up. Something happened. Something else happened on 60 Minutes or something, and Trump got mad. Like, I can't keep up.
Yes, Adrielle. Yes. I think she did a good job.
Oh, yeah, that looked good. She read that, man.
She sure did. But the funny thing is that they're seeing it differently and taking it differently. And people are like, oh, she looked horrible and she couldn't answer anything. And she got tore up on the Fox interview and stuff. So it's really interesting how people view the same thing and just completely. Yep. But she's been everywhere. And it's interesting because they criticized her for not doing enough. And then, so now she's doing all of it. She's doing like media blitz everywhere. And Trump is pulling back. And I guess there's like reports that he's exhausted. He's tired, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure it's exhausting and tiring, and he's old. So, but yeah, she's been everywhere. She was on with the Breakfast Club. She did Howard Stern, right?
Yeah, that was a while back. I mean, not a while back, but like when we were talking about Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, Call Her Daddy. Yeah, that's right. Yep. She's been doing a lot, though.
I mean, you gotta. Yeah, double standard. More examples of the double standard. Trump goes on tangents. I don't even think half the time he means to dodge the question. I think he just
in his own world.
Yeah, he's in his own world.
He's weaving. He calls it the weave.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's big. Joe Rogan prefers Kamala over Trump. Hey,
no
did
way.
She go on his podcast?
No way.
I know she was supposed to. Did she do that already? I need to look that up because I don't listen to his podcast regularly, but I know she was going to go on it. So I'm curious as to whether that happened already.
Trump set to go on Joe Rogan podcast, not Kamala.
Well, Kamala was set to go on there too. I don't know if she has already.
Oh yeah, 8 days ago she said she was going to go down. Yeah, she didn't yet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people
Okay.
just tired of Trump. It's it's the
A
same
lot of
show
people
since
aren't, and that's the scary
2016,
thing.
2016. Yeah, well,
I don't know. He finna be president again, y'all.
don't say that. But you know what I find funny though is the amount of times that everybody's like, I don't know Project 2025. I don't know what you're talking about. But he's talking about things that are in Project 2025.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing there. That's a
No?
strategy. Bill Gates privately says he has backed Harris with $50 million donation.
Damn. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. 50 mil. Just like here. Here you go.
That's nothing for him. What's that, $1 for him?
I know.
That's
Yeah,
like
man.
$50. That's like us putting $50.
I don't know. A ride for sure. Because it's we said earlier 13 days, but in 13 days, nothing's going to be over.
Nothing.
Nothing's going to be over. 13 days, 15 days. It's going to be. It's who? Not a tether.
Regardless of who wins, we are about to be in a ride for the foreseeable future. What is a tether?
Ooh.
I didn't even acknowledge that.
I don't even. Oh.
Why do you use that language? Aren't you one? So apparently a tether is like a non-American born Black person. So I guess now she's Black, but now she's not American born because her mom's from India and her dad's Jamaican.
She's born here.
Yeah. But because her parents weren't?
I don't know.
Okay, so the team will be in Texas on Friday. We have Kamala in Houston and Trump in Austin.
Yeah, Kamala's American born too. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I'm sick, y'all.
Poor boo.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this mess. I'm sick of this election.
That too. It's a lot. I don't know. What is the October surprise? Were we supposed to have an October surprise? Did we get it yet? Not yet. Is this just life? The whole life is a surprise? Like, what is this? Nothing going on.
I'm trying to think. Monday, Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen are coming here to do a concert. I can't go because I got to work.
Yeah, divine photos. I'll be glad when this is over too.
It's not going to be y'all thinking simple.
Enjoyable.
Y'all thinking small. You gotta think big. I know it's never been enjoyable for me since I've been able to vote. It's not been enjoyable. It's just been a nightmare. Barack Obama was a little. Barack Obama was a little spark of joy, spark of hope. I went to the inauguration and I canvassed for him.
Our next podcast episode addresses exactly that question, divine photos. It's a Dear Black Men episode.
Yeah. Dear Black Men, dear gentle reader.
Bridgerton. We have opinions. We have hot takes. So you have to listen to the pod or come back next week for the live. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, come back next week. Next week is going to be about Black men. If you want to come and join, even you can sign in.
Yeah,
jump on.
Yeah, you can come on and talk with us. You don't have to come on camera.
Yeah, you can just come on voice.
Yeah. Hot topics.
Hot topics. Well.
Yeah. Well.
Are there any other videos?
No. I was trying to find more stuff. This Tennessee House bill still got me tripping. It made me sick to my stomach yesterday.
I guess I need to read up on it because I just can't believe
It's very simple and intentionally vague. so that you could do whatever with it.
Yeah. But I just can't imagine people will let this happen, but we've said that before, and now look at us. So
Well, I mean, we talked about the Theo Bros. I talked to you about that, right?
yeah,
We
with
did.
JD Vance. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like a whole movement for that, which is like insane to me. Not a big movement, I don't think.
What are they,
but
religious? Like, what is it?
They're Christian nationalists.
Okay.
Christian nationalists. They
What does
want
that mean?
America to be a Christian nation. They want to do
Mhm.
away with laws and make it instead of the
The
Constitution, they
Bible.
want it to be the 10 Commandments. They want one of their things is they don't want the 19th Amendment anymore. They think that the male should be the head of the household and represent and speak for the household. So women shouldn't have a voice, a vote. They should be rearing the children. Education should be happening like homeschooling, like the mom does
Mhm.
it. So you're not working. So basically just bringing it back to like
Why do they want everybody to do that? If you wanna do that, go get a commune and do that. Nobody's stopping you.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
This is
That's
some
what
Gilead
bothers me.
stuff, I'm telling you. This is
Huh?
what it looked like. Serena Joy and Fred Waterford. This is exactly how it
Mhm.
started. It's crazy. Life imitates art. Art imitates life. I don't know which way it goes, but this is
Right?
real housemaid-ish or handmaid-ish. Ugh. I'm not cut out for the colonies, y'all. I'm not.
They're gonna kill. I don't have anything to offer.
I'm not cut out for the colonies. You can cook. You can be a what's it called?
I forgot. The ones with the blue
Martha.
outfit.
You can be a Martha.
Martha, yeah.
Dang. But yeah. Crazy. But if you do away with education, Department of Education.
I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. As someone who's been, yeah, I'm like, maybe that's a good idea. They have the same people running UFT since 20 years ago and all these things, and Department of Education is still failing the children. So
Yeah.
maybe we need to figure out something else.
Yeah. But here's the track record though, is I think during his 4 years as president, he has wanted to repeal the ACA. Scrap it, get rid of it. With no replacement. He still has concepts. He don't even have a plan.
What's the ACA?
Obamacare.
Oh, yeah.
Affordable Care Act. So if you're just going to scrap the Department of Education, what's your plan for that? We still have to educate a population. We still have to educate. You can't just have, I mean, unless that's what he wants, an uneducated population.
Yeah, that's easier to manipulate.
Those are his people. And that's that idiocracy.
Blind faith. Yeah, I need to watch that again.
But we do need to educate these kids.
And that's the problem. They don't have any education, and then they end up not understanding civic duty, not understanding the way the government works. And here we are, failed system. Hee hee.
And then people don't understand how to vote. So
what do you mean?
They don't understand like who's like they just hear things and take them as fact.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, Kamala's been in there for 3.5 years and she's saying she wants to do this, this, and this. Why hasn't she done it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Not understanding how things work. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody, did you send it to me? Somebody sent a meme talking about, for all this time, nobody cared about the vice president. Vice president was useless, didn't do anything, and couldn't do anything. And now all of a sudden, Kamala just had all these superpowers she was supposed to be exercising.
The border, she's supposed to do all these things.
Right?
The economy. And what did Mike Pence do? You know what I mean? And what did Biden do when he was there? And who else? I mean, I don't even know who else.
I haven't heard. Oh, excuse me.
Ooh, Cheney.
Was the VP debate so bad that because I haven't heard from any of them since then.
They're out there. I mean, JD Vance did that New York Times interview. And he's out there trying to explain stuff. Because I know Trump has said, and we didn't touch on this, but he was talking about the enemy within.
What?
And he's talking about how there's like radical, like dangerous left, like liberals that are a threat to the country, more so than China and Russia and North Korea. And that he was talking about using the military to weed out the enemy within. And that scared a lot of people. And so JD Vance was like, Mike, the Speaker of the House, was trying to say he didn't mean that way. And there's a lot of people who are trying to like explain things for him. And it's like, no, he said this. Then he doubled down on Fox. Like what so either his handlers need to handle him better, or this is really what he's trying to do. Like, I don't know. What do we believe? You know?
I don't believe anything at this point.
Or believe everything he says. Be on the safe side.
Did y'all talk about the couples voting together? I don't know what that's about. What's that about?
Is it where the man goes with his wife, like a husband?
To make sure. To make sure she voted for whatever. Wow.
That's crazy. I've seen some ads where like there's a husband, they're driving to the polls and the husband's like, are we on the same page? And she's like, yes, sure. And she's looking out the window. She sees a mom with like a stroller and struggling with the kids and stuff. And she's thinking, and then she gets there, they get out of the car and she passes another woman with the I voted sticker and they kind of look at each other and head nod. And then she votes and she comes back out and he's like, something like, are you still going to make such and such for dinner? And she's like, no, I changed my mind. And then she gets in the car. Let's get takeout. And it was kind of like she changed her mind, you know? Because before she was like, yeah, we're on the same page. And then she comes out of the polling place. She's like, no, I changed my mind. I don't know. You have to see it because she was seeing things with other women and making eye contact and deep in thought.
Is that legal? Is that legal?
Sure that they saw couples being called up to vote together at the actual. Oh, hell no. See what I'm saying? That's some handmaids. That's that Theo Bro stuff.
Oh, you think you gonna vote? Voice. You gonna lie to me? I'm gonna watch you.
What kind of relationships you got where you don't even get to vote for yourself by yourself? Ain't that some stuff?
Ain't that some shit?
Called up to vote together? Can you do that? I've never been in a booth.
That's what I'm saying. Else. Is that legal?
Could you get one sheet? Like, how are you going to go in there with 2 sheets and 2 people and you're doing, or if it's a machine, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's wild. Let me see. Couples voting together.
They should make a rule against it because that could also, like, intimidation and all that kind of stuff. That's terrible. That's terrible. I would like that. No.
I don't see anything about it. North Carolina. Well, hopefully it's just an exception, just some small group of people. That's wild.
That's unfortunate if that's the state of people's relationships. That's bad.
Oh, yeah, I don't see the link. That's weird. Hold on.
They need assistance.
Eminem and Obama are holding a rally right now in Detroit.
Yeah.
They're going to lose themselves in the music, the moment.
They're going to lose themselves. Oh, man. What a world. Eminem and Obama on the same stage. Like, what?
Right? Like, he was singing about
Crazy.
killing people.
Crazy. Slim
What a
Shady and
time
Barack
to be
Obama.
alive. All right,
Yeah,
Adriel, try
really.
again.
Ugh.
Oh, they can say they need assistance. Interesting. Gaming the system.
So they basically get 2 votes.
Oops. Let me try to click it.
They basically get 2 votes. That's crazy.
I went to, I can't even pronounce that, NC polling place for voting early in Alamance, I'm butchering these names, county. I noticed they were calling people who appeared to be couples up in the same machine. I watched countless husbands look over their wives' shoulders as they voted.
Oh.
We have got to stop this. NC Dem party. I hope that person's lying. Because, like, if you were there, take a picture.
You can't take pictures of places.
You can't double vote. So, I mean, well, not supposed to, I guess. There are no rules anymore.
Right. They don't have your
What are the
skills no more.
comments?
They don't have your little, like,
Sneaky.
your little.
Right? I'm like, one day somebody gonna bop me upside the head.
Yeah, I would like to see that, though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I bet that happens in more than just that place. I bet that happens in a lot of red places.
Mm-hmm. Husband sharing voting booth.
What does that tell you? That that's a red thing, not a blue thing. Like that, like women, like just like think about that. Like, what does that tell you? That's
maybe
crazy.
they're not free to do what they want. Maybe they're not free. Maybe it's Gilead already.
Ugh.
What is that? X. Oh yeah, they changed X where you got to have an account to even use it.
You can't even look at trad wives. Yep.
Mm.
They're making it cute. They're trying to make it cute.
Yeah.
To be owned.
Cutesy.
To be owned. Who was that guy that you sent me? That Republican.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Kind of crazy.
I didn't have a chance to listen to it.
I didn't like how he was talking. I don't know who he is, so I can't really tell the whole story.
He was a black man just talking trash about Kamala, so we could have that on the live next week.
Yeah, because he was saying crazy stuff, either on CNN or on Fox. I forgot where I watched him, but he was talking about black men and breaking them into 2 segments. He used the terms field Negroes and house Negroes.
Wow.
To describe who they voted for. And this is a black Republican speaking on a major news network. And I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this. That's what we're doing. This is how we're referring to.
See, 2022, somebody posted about this. Voters in my precinct today are encouraged to share machines with their spouses to make additional space and room. So this isn't a new thing.
I feel like just because you're married doesn't mean you give up all privacy and like, I don't know who my husband votes for. I mean, I'm sure I could venture a guess, just as he could do for me, but like, we don't look at each other's ballots and stuff.
Yeah.
That's his business. And that's my business. Like, that's weird. That's really weird.
That is just, if you don't trust your spouse and your spouse can't even vote without you looking over her head, then there's a problem.
Or are we reading into it? Maybe they're fine with it. Maybe they're like, all right, babe, come on, let's go.
Yeah. I'm sure they are. I think they're fine with it. But the idea, There's some Stockholm syndrome. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of debates. You know how there's like the debates online. They do the live streams and they debate. And there's a lot of times that women will get on there, and this is really upsetting. And they're sitting there going hard. And you can hear their husbands in the background telling them stuff to say. Like,
ew.
They don't know. Like, a lot of stuff. It's frustrating to hear talking points, and they don't know it. They don't know what they're talking about. Like, I just saw something where they don't know what the acronyms are. They don't know what CRT is, but they don't want it. They don't know what DEI is, but it's really bad. And that's how Kamala got where she is.
I guarantee.
Yeah, I have no idea. I even saw one where this man didn't know what GDP stood for. And I'm like, you're a grown adult who votes.
No economics class.
Yeah. But you can, but just loud about stuff. So, thanks for watching, Boo.
Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe they like it. Maybe they like to share booths together. Maybe they're freaky deaky in the booth. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm sure there's some people who don't. I'm sure. And who probably would benefit from having some privacy. I don't know. I won't know what that's like. We don't get down like that.
You say that today. I'm just kidding.
And then next day I'll be in a teal dress and heels with my commander husband of Sean. Lord. Ugh. Terrible. Do you guys even know what we're talking about? You guys watch Handmaid's Tale, right? Or have watched? I don't know. Yeah. Of Sean. Yeah. So what else is new? What are you smiling?
I'm laughing at Adriel.
The clips. Oh, it's quite a show, Adriel. It's quite a show. You should read the book if you haven't. That's all. What are you reading, Mo? Well, yeah, I do have. Brax is like, yeah, I do that.
As long as you're not taking their hand, and what if they need that though?
I'm not the new face of masculinity. You have nothing to worry about for me. Oh my gosh. The new face of masculinity. Whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. Ugh.
Oh, God.
Whew. I don't know. We're too old for this.
Too old for what?
I think all this crazy stuff is a lot of like, I feel like they're younger people starting this stuff. Like the
I don't know.
Looking for the masculinity and like trying to find, it was the incels that have now sought out, whatever. Their alpha man in Trump or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how they're getting that from him either, because he's just like a little old man in a diaper.
Why are you judging the diaper man?
I'm not judging. It's a fact.
Trail of Dookie.
The Chuck pad. I've never heard that before, but the Chuck pad. It's unfortunate. But
yeah,
I don't know.
It's
13 days.
13 days before President Trump.
I'm not making any predictions. I'm just gonna.
You've heard it here first.
I'm gonna have
Trump
ice cream
is
on
going
hand.
to win.
Babe, we're gonna have ice cream. I need ice cream. Thank you.
And you're gonna be crying in his shoulders.
Ice cream. Oh. Keep me stocked. Okay. Yeah.
I don't want
I
it to
know,
happen.
right? Take it back. Take it back, Mo.
I do not want to manifest that at all. I'd rather
I had
be
people
wrong. I want you to look back
ago.
at this day and say she was wrong. Dead wrong.
Mm-mm.
But my gut, my everything is this.
Do a cleanse. If it's do a cleanse, Mo. Do a juice cleanse.
And I'm psychic too, so that's not a good sign. Oh. I'm just kidding.
Oh. Sean likes to make fun of Doug Emhoff. Anyway,
what?
Yeah, they do that too.
Oh, the base of masculinity. Oh, he said that.
Because he's the first. He'll be the first gentleman. He's been the second gentleman. Like, I don't know. Everybody's coming for him.
Poor guy. He's just a
misogyny.
He's just a simple guy trying to live life.
You can't support your wife if she's doing big things. Is that
right?
what you're saying?
Yeah, you never know. It's never too late. You might have Judge M over here.
I'm judging. I'm judging for sure. Yeah, I don't know. He knew
all right,
y'all.
Well, it's been a good hour chatting with y'all. What'd you say?
See what I said we'll see what this week brings us. It's not over yet. We haven't gotten this October surprise or whatever surprise. I mean, at this point, we can't be surprised by anything. So I don't know.
Did anybody read that Economist article? I didn't. I just saw a clip saying that Trump's in the lead according to their polls, like a clear lead. That would break my heart.
Does that poll carry more weight than any other poll, or like I
don't know. That's one thing I want to know, and is where does it lean? Usually, where do they lean? Let me see.
I don't know. I'm throwing all polls in the trash. That's where I'm at. Because they're all garbage. She better hope I'm not him. Oh God. Okay.
Centrist.
Oh,
they're left of center. So that's for them to be left of center.
Recounts. Yep. Court cases. All kinds of stuff. Adriel. Hopefully everybody acts right. I guess that's my thing. I hope everybody... I think Mo froze. I just hope everybody acts right. Is Mo frozen for y'all? Facts. Well, I guess Mo's gone. Yeah, Mo froze her way on out of here. So I guess that's it. Oh my gosh, Braxis, you're hilarious. All right, well, it's been fun. I will talk to y'all later. See you guys next week. 13 days.